Alright, what's up guys? Happy Wednesday. How you doing, Anakai? Welcome on in, man. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you popping on in. Let me go ahead and let me just do a little pinned message here like we always do. Let's go ahead and let's set ourselves a light goal for today. We'll do a poll too. Okay. There you go. Go ahead and get the poll going. How are you feeling? Any better? A little better, yeah. I'm definitely still not 100%, but I am feeling a little bit better than I was. So it's progress, and we will take progress. You know, sometimes you gotta take the little victories out here. So yeah, definitely feel like I'm getting a little bit better. My head doesn't hurt quite as bad today. My sore throat's pretty much gone, in all honesty. Like, my throat doesn't really hurt at all right now, so that's nice, but we're getting there. But thank you guys for 5 likes to kick off this stream. I appreciate it. Also, big shout out to everybody who's been watching the shorts lately. The last couple shorts we've uploaded have pretty well popped off. We've been getting a couple thousand views on them, so big thanks to you guys if you've been watching those. A lot of shiny reactions and stuff like that, so we're gonna have more of that stuff to come. I've got some other ideas for shorts too that I want to start doing, but that's something that I need to reach out to other people about to you know, figure out something to do together. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun though. If I can actually do it, it's just a matter of lining up schedules and whatnot. So, and now that I'm starting to feel a little bit better, as long as that trend continues, we will hopefully be able to do that before too long. Man, I really need to get a shiny Altaria and Swablu. You know, that's actually a pretty good shiny that I do not have yet. Hey, what up, Shadow? Better, feeling at least a little bit better today. Yeah, I say it's progress, and we will always take progress, even if it's little by little, you know. How are you doing today, man? How are you doing this fine Wednesday? I seriously, all morning long, I thought it was Thursday. I had a little panic moment. I got up and I was like, oh crap, we didn't take the garbage can out to the road. It's trash day. And then I saw the calendar and I was like, oh wait, okay, never mind. We got another day. We're good. It's all good. Just stay calm. But I was like, because our trash can, like, we have a lot of like boxes and stuff that we're trying to get rid of right now, and so it's pretty full. And so I was like, oh, it's got to get out. Like, we can't miss it this week, you know. So I had a minor little panic on that. But what's up, Blue? Your hat is back. Yeah. You guys will see me wearing a hat on stream 9.9 days out of 10. At least. Like, I can probably count on both hands the number of times I've streamed without a hat. It's just so much easier, you know? It's like, I don't know. My whole life, my hair has had a mind of its own and has never wanted to cooperate with me. And so, like, why would that change as an adult, you know? If I can't get it to look halfway decent, I may as well just wear a hat every day. So. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Doing anything exciting? For how I'm doing, cannot wait until Hell Week ends. Ooh, Hell Week. Do tell. If you would like. Job hunting and gaming, probably. Honestly, probably same. Probably more job hunting than gaming. Man, I'm really bummed about it, you know? I've never really... Like, job hunting sucks, but it's never been, like, that big of a deal to me. But now I'm just like, I don't want to quit doing YouTube. Like, it's not the fact that I'm, like, you know, can't handle having a real job, obviously. I mean, hell, I'm used to... I mean, I've worked some pretty nutty jobs. I'm talking 20-hour days, over 100 hours a week, like, most of my adult life. It's like, I'm not scared of work. It's just, I enjoy this. So, kind of a bummer. But, you know, when you got bills to pay, you do what you gotta do. Meaning it's the last week I'll be short-staffed due to recent holiday. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. Thanks for 5 likes on the stream, guys. I think I already said that. But either way, thank you again. So... yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, man, I really want to keep doing this, but it's like, I don't know. The money's just not there right now, you know? And like, I'm thankful that I've been able to do this, and it's been successful enough to keep me afloat for as long as it has. But long term, unless things really start popping off, it just may not be a realistic career option right now, you know? Hey, what up, Matty? How you doing, man? No one near me is hiring, and if they are, it's for full-time, but I need part-time because school starts up soon. Oh, yeah, yeah. I hear you. Outside of, like, retail and fast food, it can be hard to find part-time stuff, because I even thought about that. I was like, you know, maybe if I just got something part-time and still kept doing YouTube, you know, I could still stream for, well, okay, stream / record / edit, whatever I need to do for 8 hours a day, plus, you know, have another job that I do for a few hours a day. Reese, you keep that away from those cords. But yeah, around here, like, every part-time job that I've seen is stuff that, like, they don't want to hire. Like, okay, and I don't mean for this to sound arrogant in any way, shape, or form, because that's not at all how I mean it. It's just the nature of our working world. But it's stuff that I'm, like, hideously overqualified for. And a lot of times places don't like to hire people that are super overqualified for those types of jobs, because they know that they do anything wrong and the employee's just not going to stick around because it's not worth it to them, because they know they can find something else. And so it's like, I don't know. Just got to find balance, you know, something that works for you, something that's going to be, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just rambling at this point, but, you know, getting into pimping, but I'm hearing it ain't easy. God damn it, Maddie. Man. Man, oh man. Hey, go lay down, Reese. Put you on your bone over on the bed I made you. Reese is hanging out in here with me again today. He's just chewing on his bone, but he's doing it in a really loud way. But hey, as long as he's just chewing on that and not chewing on, you know, cords or controllers or the couch, we're good. Yeah, and like I say too, I kind of, like, I did go through school for a reason. And it's like, I could make so much more money doing that than doing YouTube. That's the problem, is like, it's great that YouTube is free for people to watch, and you know, it's free entertainment, but at the same time, that entertainment has to come from people spending their time and putting work into it. And those people do need to be compensated for the time and the work they put into it. And so it's so hard to find a balance of that, you know what I mean? There's DLC coming. There's speculation of DLC possibly coming. It's not confirmed yet, but there is speculation of it. There's going to be a video dropping tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time that is called 1008 Encounters. And we don't know entirely if there's anything going to be actually revealed in it, or if it's going to be just kind of like a montage type of thing, or what. So, hey, what's up, Boot? One thing I give you mass props is at least you're trying to make your channel better, not complaining. Some streamers complain about not doing so well, but put zero effort in. Just say, yeah, no, and that's, and I understand that. It's, you know, you get out of stuff what you put into it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect to have 10 million subscribers if you... Oh, he's drinking. I was like, what does that sound? You can't expect to have your channel just pop off if you're never uploading, if you're never streaming, if you're never interacting with your community, you know? And, like, don't get me wrong, the channel has been growing lately. You know, the last couple shorts have done really well. Like, we're close to an all-time high for our, like, monthly subscriber count. You know, we broke 3K by the end of the year, which was our goal. So the channel is growing, and it's not, you know, that's not the issue. It's just a matter of, it's really hard to, you know, have this be a full-time job when you're a channel this size. You know what I mean? You catch more flies with honey, but you catch more subscribers by not being a schmuck. It's true. It's true. But if you ask Frost, I am a schmuck. I'm saying I need a job really soon to get that. My schedule's actually working against me because I'm going to hire someone who can only do closing shifts. They're out there. I know it's not always easy to find, but those jobs are out there. I mean, I kind of ran into the same thing when I was in high school. You know, like my senior year, it was tough finding a job that I don't want to say that I actually wanted to work, because I wasn't going to be that picky about it. You know, I needed a job, but they're out there. You just got to keep looking. You know, it may not be something that's going to pay you $30 an hour, or something that's going to be necessarily the cushiest fun job, you know, but there is stuff out there. And I'm like, and with my job hunting situation, I'm still not, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not in a spot where I'm like in panic mode, where I'm like, I have to quit YouTube right now and I have to have a different job by next week, or we're gonna be homeless. Anything. It's not anywhere near that urgent. It's not, you know, we're not broke, is what I'm saying. But it's just, I'm thinking like long term, unless things really start popping off, this is just not a viable, realistic, long-term career for me yet. That could change years down the road. I don't know, because I still want to, you know, still do YouTube. But it's also like, you know, I did go to school. I've got this degree where I can literally right now, right out of the gate, right out of school, juniors they're making fantastic money. So it's just a matter of, you know, how long I want to ride this out and how long I want to try to make it work, and going from there. Oh, we're getting a Damie raid. I'm sorry, guys. I was just kind of rambling. We've been talking about job hunts and stuff like that, so I apologize. But welcome on in, Damie. Hope you're doing well, man. I appreciate the raid. What were you guys up to today? Evie King, welcome on in. Miss Mizu-chan, welcome in. Garrick, welcome on in. Damie Dang, welcome on in. Dark Matt, powerful raid, you guys. Thank you so much. But welcome on in, everybody. My name's Tyler. You can call me Tyler, Ty, Grungy, whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. But I do a lot of Pokemon content here on the channel. We do raids. We do shiny hunting. We've got some shiny giveaways coming up that we're probably going to be doing. We've got a lot of other stuff as well. So we have a lot of fun out here. Lots of Pokemon stuff. So if any of that is something that you're into, you know, consider sticking around. Maybe hitting the sub button. Hanging out with us for a while. And welcome on in, guys. I apologize again for catching me right in the middle of a rant, you know, but doing some Pokemon Scarlet, started a Wonderlock. It's got its issue. Oh boy, I can imagine a Wonderlock in this game would be rather difficult. How far did you make it? Are you pretty deep into it, or how far did you get? Grind 2 level 1 Pokemon got from Wonder trading with 2 level 3. Ugh. Yeah, I could see that being really difficult in this game. Slowest plateau steep. Oh man, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that would be tough. But you got it. You can do it. I have faith. Need to wait till home because I don't want to lose my shiny. Yeah. Have they announced a little more specific time for home, or is it still just sometime early this year? Hey, Damie Dang, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. And thank you guys again for the raid. Wait, do we not have a mod in here that could get Damie's link? Maybe we don't. I actually don't know that I've seen any of the mods yet. Let me grab that real quick here. If YouTube will load. Holy crap, why is it being so slow all of a sudden? Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to be dropping the link for Damie. If you're not already subbed, go do so. Check him out. Does a lot of Pokemon content, a lot of cool stuff in his channel. Lots and lots of stuff. Like he was saying, he just started a Wonderlock. He's been doing, I know that you've done like Wi-Fi battles and stuff. We were talking about that the other day. And yeah, lots of Pokemon content. Go check him out. Go show some love. Did not have to raid us today, but that was really cool of him to do so. And is greatly appreciated. I've got to get going to work, bud. But Raiders give Tyler like Subway here. I appreciate you, Damie. Thanks, man. Hope you have a good one at work. We'll see you around. Okay, let me go back to my... Whoa, dang it, Golduck. I was just switching tabs. Yo, Boot with the membership. Welcome back to the member squad. My friend, thank you, thank you. Sheesh. Welcome on back. Everybody, let's get some member hype in the chat for Boot. Oh, that's not the right button. Maddie, I swear I'm gonna smack you. I swear. Oh man, weird. Welcome to the family. There's the alert. Welcome on back to the member squad, Boot. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for becoming a member once again, guys. We're getting pretty close to our member goal. I need to double check, make sure that number is accurate, but we're getting back to it. I appreciate you guys. Big shout out to all the members. You guys are the reason we're here right now. If it weren't for the members, this channel would probably, realistically, not still be a thing. At least, not full time it wouldn't, that's for sure. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support. I apologize if you can hear my dog drinking in the background. Thanks for 9 likes on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. The goal for today is 30. But anyway, yeah. Job hunting sucks. You know, it's been a few days since Orthworm Kid has been in here. I think he got pretty upset when I told him that I was gonna put Orthworm to the back of my list because he kept asking about it. Whoops. I cut everyone off the week before New Year because I'm cutting off all my losses. My New Year's goal for myself. Hey, I totally can respect that, dude. I completely respect that. It, you know, I've learned as I've gotten older that, you know, sometimes you just gotta cut people off. If they're not there for you, they're not there to see you improve, then they're against you in the long run, you know? And that could be family members, friends, whatever. And ultimately, you gotta do what is best for you. And it does not matter what that looks like to anyone else. Kid being the pivotal word. If I remember right, I think I remember one day him mentioning in chat that he was like 17 or something like that. I don't remember, but which that's not important. I mean, heck, we've had people that have been in the chat before that are like in their 40s that wanted to act like they were 10. There's just that's just people in general. And it's not like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to bash on him. He, you know, it was one of those things where I got a little annoyed because it's like, quit asking about Orthworm because I've told you I'm not hunting it right this second. But I mean, he wasn't like causing problems or breaking chat rules or anything like that. It's not, it wasn't that serious. I don't mean to make it out to be something that it wasn't, you know. Pretty sure mom only wants me to get a job because I got to pay my grandparents back, but I have enough for 5-6 payments. I'm not super worried, but I like one sooner rather than later. Yeah, and I'll tell you from experience too, even if you have enough saved up for that many payments in advance, the sooner you can get one, the better. Just because, like, having that cushion, like, you don't realize how much peace of mind having that cushion gives you until you no longer have it. Like, it's, that would be my best advice to you, is get back to working as soon as you can and save as much as you can, especially while you're young, because you never know what life's gonna throw at you. And again, having that little bit of financial cushion there does a lot more for you than you realize. I'm 30, but I was 10-year-old hype about Shiny Fortress. Ah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, we still haven't even made a sandwich today, guys. We're just kind of running around, but it's all good. I just don't know if there's anything specific that I'm in the mood to hunt right now. You know what I mean? I'm still not like feeling 100%, and so I'm like, I'm just kind of here. We're just kind of existing today, you know? It's like asking your folks for ice cream as a kid after the 30th time. It's like, fuck your damn ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Used to know this shit out my parents were trying to play the Sega Genesis because they couldn't reach it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I hear ya. Yeah, I'll have to. The thing that sucks too is, so if I do get a job where I'm using my degree, there are a few different schedules I could possibly be on, but I can't commit to like a content making schedule until I know which of those schedules I'll be working, because they've got different schedules that are like, I could be working 410s or 412s, you know, Monday to Thursday. I could be working 4 on, 4 off. I could be working swing shifts. I blew a 6 months. That's crazy. I can't believe it's been 6 months. Light pink flamingo. If we see one, yes. I'm not going to use a sandwich for one. Not right now, anyway. But yeah, thanks for 6 months, Blue. That's crazy. I think 410s would be sick because, like, I mean, that's only 40 hours a week, which 40 hours a week really is not bad at all compared to what I'm used to. And so it would be a pretty easy schedule. And if they're starting junior techs right out the gate, like bottom of the totem pole, starting at, you know, 31, 32 bucks an hour or whatever it is, I'm like, man, even if I am only working 40 hours a week, that's still pretty good money for where I live. Yeah, I think 410s would be sweet. Hey, what's up, Curtis? I'm feeling a little better. My sore throat is pretty much gone. I still feel kind of a little gunked up and congested, you know, but I mean, I feel a little better overall. Got the hat on today. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much always wearing a hat. Yesterday was just kind of a fluke. I did a thing from Target where they said my average hours were 26, even though my average would have been 35 to 40. Wait, what do you mean? Granddaddy and uncles are 7 foot, then came out built like a mini fridge, so it is what it is. I hear ya. Although, I'm actually the tall one in my family. I'm a little shorter than my dad, but I'm taller than all my siblings. Taller than my mom. But don't worry, Maddie, I feel your pain. I'm not tall either, dude. Aren't you under 6 foot? Oh, I'm significantly under 6 foot. I'm basically a human cinder block. We'll just say that. This isn't shiny, right? I don't know what your shiny looks like. No, not shiny. Okay. You're 5'8". I wish I was 5'8". Damn. Got a slip from Target. No idea what it is. Well, it says my average hours are 26 hours a week. Huh. I don't know. You're 6'4", you hit your head on everything. That is one upside to being short. When you were a teenager, you're close to 6'7", and you're 6'4" now? You shrunk 3 inches? Damn. That's a lot to shrink. I was about the same height. I had an older sister that was about the same height as me. And then she broke her back. And after she broke her back, she ended up losing like half an inch. So now I am the single tallest out of my siblings. Which is not anything to brag about. We're all short, but it's fine. And Van, I went to put my groceries in and slammed my head on the back door. Ugh. Yeah, no fun. No fun at all. Yeah, Mick. Yeah. I shrank bad and it sucks. That does suck. Do you have any, like, problems with your spine or anything, Shadow? Or is it just... I'm curious. They say my sister lost about half an inch when she broke her back. And I would be a little taller, but I have spine problems too. I've got, so it's not technically scoliosis, apparently, but it's very similar. My spine, so like it has a curve in it, like scoliosis, but it also has a twist in it. Like it twists as it curves. And I can't remember the term they use for it, but it's similar to scoliosis. And they said if it weren't for that, I would be probably another inch and a half taller, which I'd still be short, don't get me wrong, but you know. Yes, Blue, in case you were wondering who Mick Mars was. Let's see, L2, L5 are slipped, and L3 or 4 basically. Ugh, yeah. I could see how that could affect posture and cause some shrinking over time. Yeah, that ain't good, man. Back problems are not fun at all. In fact, that was why I quit playing football. Was my back just couldn't take it. If I had been a bigger guy, maybe I would have been okay for a little longer than I was. But I mean, in high school, I weighed like 120 pounds. And I was actually pretty good. Like I was fast, I could hit hard, I was smart, I knew how the game was played. But I just did not have the size for it. And so when I would tackle guys, man, it was taking a toll on my back really quick. And after a while, my back just hurt all the time and I had to quit doing it. It was actually harder on my back than wrestling was, surprisingly enough. Not because it's a harder sport, but just because in wrestling, you're not running into each other and tackling, you know, it's hard on it, but you don't have that hitting, jarring motion going on. My knees are shot, as are my knees are shot too. My knees and my left shoulder was shot, and you know, now it's repaired and obviously still rehabbing it. I mean, I'm not back to bench pressing 300 pounds or anything like that, but it's rehabbing really well. And so I think in the long run, it's going to be a lot better than it was. That surgery was long overdue. Popped a rib out of place on Monday due to sneezing and cough. Ow! That freaking sucks. Yeah, broken ribs are annoying. I've broken a few ribs that it just sucks because you can't do anything about it. Like, you can wrap it up nice and tight with an ace bandage just to kind of, you know, keep compression on it and help everything kind of stay together, keep it from moving at all while it heals. But other than that, I mean, really nothing you can do. Broke both arms in a baseball injury in school. Snow and wrist sounds like a cement mixer. You broke both arms playing baseball? What did you do? Did you like jump at someone trying to get him out or something and landed on both arms funny, or? Ah, yeah, you gotta love those fur babies. Speaking of, oh, he's laying by the door. He's asleep. If he keeps being as good as he has been so yesterday and today, I've had him in here while I'm streaming, and he did awesome yesterday. Didn't make any noise. He didn't chew on stuff. He just, laid down and relaxed and chewed on his bone some and stuff like that. If he keeps doing that, maybe I'll just keep letting him stream with me. He does great in here when Peanut's not in here bugging him and picking fights with him. Sliding into home, I caught the player. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, broken bones aren't fun. I've broken several that, not a good time. Like my left arm, my radius, I snapped clean in half. Like it was like a perfect straight line. Like, I mean, it broke clean in half all the way through. It was, I don't know how it broke that cleanly, but it did. Mine got dislocated mid-wrestling season, and you've been wrestling, so you know if you get something that's not going to hold you down, you got to run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I broke one of mine the week before districts, my junior year. It was really bad timing, because the way it broke was they were worried that if it breaks any worse, it'd puncture a lung because of like which rib it was and where it was located and everything, and just the, like I say, the way it was broken. And so I had it wrapped up and everything, but they would not, the doctor and my coach would not let me wrestle in districts, because the doctor told me, he's like, no, if it breaks any worse, it could puncture a lung, and then we're dealing with a lot bigger issues. And it's just not worth it. And it sucks because I was ranked first in the state that year. The kid that wrestled JV underneath me won districts, if that gives you any idea. Yeah, he wrestled JV underneath me. He won districts and went into state. That was a massive bummer. What in the hell are you talking about, JJ? Baby girl's cast comes off on Monday. Nice, dude. Let's go. Glad she's healing up. Good. Who the hell is Ryan? And I don't have a roommate, unless you count Kenzie, but, she's basically my wife, not so much roommate. So, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. This fur baby is a cat and a pain in my arse. Yeah. It'll be like that sometimes, man. Just vaguely remember the name Ryan. I have no idea what you're talking about. There is nobody associated with this channel or this household in any way, shape, or form by the name of Ryan. Like, at all. I have no idea. Let's check, make sure this Glaceon's not shiny. It's probably not, but Glaceon's kind of hard to tell. No, no shiny. Tell Ryan I said, hey, I don't know who Ryan is. Who is this Ryan person? And what roommate? I don't have a roommate. Oh well. Gotta love the confusion. Maybe thinking of King Corefish who comes around sometimes. I mean, I haven't seen him hanging out here in quite a while. Could have sworn you had someone sitting next to you at times. I mean, I've had people that have streamed with me in the past, but not. This Copperage is not shiny, is it? Okay, it's not. I was like, hey, this is the guy on the thumbnail for today. Yeah, you're talking about Jake? You're talking about Jake. He's also not my roommate. He lives in his house, and I live in mine. He lives with his wife and child. Can't stop yawning today. I feel that, Anakai. I may or may not have slept in until like 9 today. Whoops. Apparently I was tired. Jake from State Farm. Jake from Spud Farm. That's what's hilarious is Jake is quite literally a farmer. And so it just works out. Is he wearing khakis? You know, I don't think I've ever seen him wear khakis. I've seen him wear tan Carhartt pants that I guess from a distance might look like khakis. What's up, JJ? How you doing? Yeah, I always give Jake crap about that. I'm like, you might not be Jake from State Farm, but you're Jake from the Spud Farm. And he's just like, you're hilarious. I've never heard that one before. I'm like, I know. I'm original. It would be an awesome find, a shiny Bruxish. What does shiny Bruxish look like? Because that's got a lot of potential for a good shiny because of all the colors. Even if it is a crappy mon. Bruxish. I feel like I looked this up recently. Oh, that is a good shiny. Green and red. Yeah. It looks like pizza. Kinda. That would be a good shiny to get. Is there anything in particular you're shiny hunting today? Not at the moment. I'm kind of doing what I did yesterday where I'm just kind of wandering around, and then if I see something I want to shiny hunt, I will. But right now, we're kind of just whatever we can find that we still need for the decks. This Bergmite looks different. Oh, maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, it was just the lighting. Like, that one looks quite a bit darker than the others. Becomes a Christmas ornament, pretty much, yeah. Spent last night hunting material hunting from raids. Nice. I need to do some of those myself. Get some more Herba Mystica. I'm down to, I think I only have enough for 4 shiny hunts, I believe. So I need to farm some up. Maybe until I'm able to farm some, I'll only do like 1 sandwich per stream. There not many people know strategy. Oh, dude, I feel that. That's what I hated about doing the Charizard and the Cinderace raids with viewers. Oh my gosh, some of the people that would join in those raids, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, do you know Pokemon at all? Like, and I'm not like a professional competitive battler, but good hell, man. Yeah, I totally understand. A lot of people do not have a strategic bone in their body. I need more herbs. I haven't looked getting any. Yeah, I've found the best way, at least from my experience, to farm them is to get online where everyone's posting their terror raids and then only joining the ones that have multiple chances, like to get different types of herbs. So like Satitan and Dondozo and Vaporeon, I think is one. Blissey. Like those ones, only joining those raids, because otherwise it just feels like it takes forever. So I've gotten very particular about what raids I'll join, because otherwise it just turns into a waste of time. Isn't Cinderace coming back soon? It is. You called it. What do you mean you called it? Oh, fun fact, they put Urban Mystica in if you use first initials HM and you're basically feeding Koraidon HM. Wait, what? Feeding Koraidon. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... Never thought of that, Curtis. That's interesting, actually. You right. I was thinking when I said Ryan, I remember last night, so I can course it's gonna be live. I fell asleep there. I remember it, just threw it out of there. I mean, yeah, but like King Corefish is like a member of the Core 4 and has a channel like 25 times the size of mine, and we don't look anything alike. You're not shiny, right, Deerling? No, you're not shiny. Your flower would be a different color. It's like, I don't understand the confusion between the two channels, because I feel like it's two very different channels. But I don't know. Your daughter was yelling at the TV for you. That's an ice Pokemon. Why are you bringing a Dragonite? Yeah, see, your daughter's probably better than most adult Pokemon players out there. Yeah, I still don't understand any of the confusion there, or what that had to do with Jake, or... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that one alone for the rest of the day, because I don't get it. But I have an Armourouge ready for next Cinderace raids if I didn't miss it. Yeah, so they're starting back up on the, I'm wanting to say the 15th. I think they're going to be going again the 15th through the 18th, if I'm remembering that correctly. So, yeah, Armourouge is a really good one. Slowbro is really good. It's easy. You can one-shot it with Slowbro, as long as your teammates don't totally screw up the raid for you. Which, I had that happen. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll do a second wave of them, I'm sure. I don't know how much we'll stream, because I gotta be honest, my patience starts wearing thin when I do those kind of raids with viewers. Like, man, oh man, is it worth it? Should we shiny hit Seviper? Seviper's a good shiny. Oh, but there's Stunky here too, which we don't need. Is there somewhere else I can have a better chance of getting just Sevipers? Let me wander around a bit. Yeah, don't attack and don't die. All you have to do is stay alive and waste a few turns, let Slowbro get all set up, and then one shot. It ain't that hard. Both use a Slowbro build to get Cinderace. Yep, that's a good one. And you can actually run a couple different Slowbro builds depending on what your team comp is. I built a tank Slowbro that works great for teams. You can't solo with it because it's purely there to be a tank and a support. But that build does not freaking die, and it's awesome. Maybe it could be a member-only thing. That's a shiny Mankey. That is a shiny Mankey. Gotta get him away from his friends. Come on, Mankey. Hey, shiny Mankey. We got it, guys. We got it. That is the first shiny Mankey we have gotten for our decks. I was like, wait a second, that one looks just a little bit different. Sure enough. All right, let's catch this guy in, what do you think, a nest ball? I'm thinking a nest ball. Got that crit catch just for good measure. And caught. All right. Shiny Mankey off the board. Save our game. Yeah, it's not a bad shiny. I don't want to evolve it just yet, though, because we're going to need 2 more of them. But we got it. Yeah, I don't know if we want to make it a member-only thing, though, honestly. Because the thing is, what's nice about streaming those raids is it does bring in a lot of people. Like the Cinderace raid, the night it dropped. I only streamed it for a few hours. And we got almost 100 new subscribers during that stream. And so, like, it is good for the channel. It's just, I don't know how much of it I want to stream because it does get very, it tests my patience. Are there any other poison types? Ah, Krogunk. I don't want a shiny Krogunk. I already have like 4 of them. Crap. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I can hunt Seviper without phasing on shinies that I already have, you know? I would have never noticed it. Yeah, I was like, wait, that one looks just a little different. At first, I thought it was just the lighting. But no, it was a shiny Mankey. Alright, we can try it. Level 30 Pikachu will never not be funny. Oh, I was so mad, dude. Member only raid battle for a portion. Yeah, maybe for a portion we can. We might be able to do that. Like I say, I don't want to make a whole stream out of it because I don't feel like that's the best member interaction. What was I just doing? Oh, I was going to look up the sandwich recipe. That's right. For poison, I need green peppers. Easy enough. Alright. Alright. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. I need a tomato, I need an onion, I need 3 green peppers, and I need a burger. And then I'll do a sour and salty. Having a member-only stream may just get you more members. I mean, we do lots of member-only streams. I just don't think the Terra raids are the best things to do member-only. Like for game nights and stuff, yes, absolutely. But I don't think that Terra raids are the play for member-only. I don't think that'd turn out to be a very fruitful stream. You stay there, Pepper. Don't you move. That same Lucario for my playthrough is first level 100 mon I had, but yeah, yep. Remember only for Union, I think, is the play if you ever want to venture into. Yeah, if we do like Union Circle, like shiny hunts and stuff like that, then I figured that'd probably be member only. And then of course game nights, movie nights, stuff like that. That is all member only. But I don't think doing a stream of Terra raids just with members, I don't know. I just don't feel like that'd be very, I don't know. Okay, so give me a shiny Viper, please. Not a Krogunk, not a Stunky. Not a Clodsire or a Wooper, please. I already have. I have all of these shinies except for Viper, and I have a feeling I'm gonna get all of them but Viper. Last game night was super rad. Oh yeah, that was a freaking blast. I love game night. Let's see, shiny Viper is actually like really freaking cool, isn't it? Viper, let's go. Cerebi, Gen 9. It's pretty sick. Got shiny Cloud already? I got shiny Clodsire forever ago, yeah. That was one of the first shinies I got in the game. I have a Wooper and a Clodsire. Too much Rascal Flats. No, we didn't really have that with game night. That was more of a Drunk Souls type of thing. Which that was pretty fun too. I want to do that again sometime. Even if I did get frustrated with how under leveled we got. The appropriate. Is there really an appropriate amount of Rascal Flats? Hide and seek could actually be fun as shit in Pokemon Shadow. That's, yeah. That's something I've actually... That's something I was actually talking about with Jake before the game released, and that was something we were planning to do. And then I saw Dylan do it, United Gamer, and I was like, oh, now everyone's gonna think that I stole his idea. But I promise I had that idea forever ago, guys. I'm not stealing it. But yeah, no, that is something that I have thought about doing. Hide and seek. Star Wars game you were talking about is 100% a Dark Souls clone. Just as far as like combat mechanics, or like, or how so exactly? Dylan did it already. Yeah, he did a live stream with it. He did it with like Patters and I think Luke, and yeah, it was literally like 2 days after we were talking about it on stream, and I had mentioned it to Jake and to Frost. And then like 2 days later, I saw that Dylan was streaming it, and I was like, no, that was my idea. Everyone's going to think I'm copying Dylan now. So, oh well. Got her play hide and seek with her cousin when they first got the games. Yeah, I think that'd be way fun. We actually, me, my brother, and Kenzie all played it. The three of us played it together in the airport when we were coming back from North Carolina there a few weeks ago. We got bored, so we played some hide and seek, and it was actually really fun. Mainly mechanics, skill trees, use Elder Scrolls campfire mechanics as well. Wow, so very similar, huh? Cool. Sounds like something I would enjoy if I was into Star Wars. Yeah, that's something that like I want to do hide and seek, but it's something we'll have to actually plan out, because I don't want to just like plan the stream in my own time and get it set up and everything and then not actually have any members join. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get it all set up and then just sit here and be like, oh, well, we were going to do this, but there's no members here that can join, so here we are, you know. If we're gonna do it, I would need to, I think I'm gonna get specific people rounded up for it and make sure they actually have the time set aside that they can commit to doing it. Make sure nobody's gonna be caught up with work at that time or anything like that, you know. It'd probably be best to do it on a weekend. Hey, Michaela, how's it going? Thanks for 15 likes on the stream, guys. That's halfway to our goal. If you haven't, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please consider doing so. Anytime between now and then, I should be free. Anytime between now and when? Just chilling. Nice, Michaela. Sounds like fun. All you need is a date. Okay. Yeah, we'll, maybe that's something we ought to talk about in Discord, in the member chat. Thursdays, I love how you have a specific day set aside for drinking. Like, hey, oh, can't make plans for Thursday. Thursday's drinking day. Drinking takes precedence above everything else. Now we're seeing a few more Vipers up here. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't really feel like I'm seeing all that many Viper, but we're We're starting to see a few more. I really hope we don't phase on something else. I hope we just get the shiny Seviper. Need to get shiny Zangoose too. That's also a really good shiny. Got a shiny Varoom today. Nice, Michaela. Heck yeah. Congrats. Got my job officially. I start Monday. You bet your ass I'll become a member. Hey, let's go, Curtis. Congrats, dude. Glad to hear you got the job, man. That's awesome. And yeah, if you do want to become a member, it obviously is very much appreciated if you're able to do so and you would like to. Not a requirement, obviously. You're still welcome to hang out regardless, but if anyone is able and wants to support the channel, that is a great way to do it. Because you get all sorts of cool perks for it, too. Drinking hide and seek, yeah. And that's something I've thought about, but a lot of people that would want to join, a lot of them don't drink. And or legally can't drink. So like I'd be down to do it, but I really don't drink a whole lot anymore though. I still do from time to time, but not. I definitely don't drink heavily at all. If I get in, my shot would be water. Do Red Bull. Or apple cider. Do apple cider vinegar. Blue. Doesn't have to be adult beverages. Oh, every time Seeker finds the hiders take a shot. Yeah. Something like that would be kind of fun. I'll do like espresso shots. No, that's probably a really bad idea. Shiny Seviper, where you at? Calling Shiny Seviper. They need to give Seviper and Zangoose evolutions. There's some cool stuff they could do with those. Definitely as a casual member, I'm still coming to every stream guaranteed. Well, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you always coming by to support. Get a shot of hot sauce. Oh, that would destroy my stomach. Yeah, I started getting some pretty bad stomach problems when I was about 18. And ever since then, like, I love spicy food, but it totally destroys my guts. And I'm miserable for quite a while afterwards. Which sucks, because I like spicy, but it does not like me. Always happy to be the audience of Quiplash. Quiplash is a lot of fun. Yeah, Quiplash is a good time. Just member game night in general. We have a lot of fun during. Especially when we get like a really good turnout. We get a lot of people coming in. Like, oh man, back in the day when we would do game night every weekend, and we'd have like 10, 15 members all together, like in call and playing. Dude, that was so fun. Gotta take a shot of Bang before hot sauce. Yeah. I don't blame you. Bang Malibu Cola with some Crown Royal. Bang Malibu Cola with some Crown Royal. What? What's Bang Malibu Cola? Is that just a flavor of Bang? I've only ever had a couple flavors of Bang before. It's their cola flavor. That sounds interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to, I mean, I'd try it. Man, I haven't had Crown in a while. I do like Crown, though. Crown is definitely one of my favorite whiskeys. Depends on my mood, though. Usually when I'm drinking whiskey, it's usually Jameson, or sometimes I'll get Pendleton. Can't go wrong with a good old 7 and 7 either, though. Seagram's number 7 with some 7-Up. That's pretty good if you're wanting to go an inexpensive route. Because I think you can get a half gallon of Seagram's for like 20 bucks. I had one flavor and it was blue raz, and I wish I'd never tasted it. I haven't had the blue raspberry one. I had I think it was a mango something, and that was pretty good. And then maybe a peach one. Maybe it was peach instead of mango. I've only had a couple of them. I only got them for a short period of time because my boss at the time was having me. He had a big cabin up in the mountains, and there for a while he was having me, instead of going into the shop where I normally worked, I'd drive up to his cabin, and he had me build a big pavilion out back for him, like an outdoor pavilion where he could stick his grill and his hot tub under and stuff. I've actually got some pictures of it. It actually turned out really, really good. But I'd be up in the mountains, and I'd have to pack a lunch, obviously, and that was the only time in my life I've ever had a Bang. Because I'd throw it in my lunch for middle of the day, because I'd be up there for 15 hours a day building that. So I needed some caffeine, you know. Crown of Coors Light is a staple in this house, and Grizzly Wintergreen. Yeah, I don't chew. I never got into smoking or chewing or any of that. That was never my thing. Worst drink game I've ever done is a power hour with 4 Loco. You start a timer and take a shot every minute till you throw. That doesn't even sound like a drinking game. That just sounds like, let's see who can give themselves alcohol poisoning first. Jeez. That sounds horrible. Why would you do that? Want to hear your team? Yeah, what's up, Damie Dang? What was your team? Let's hear it. That is a shiny whooper. Well, dang. All right, well, we'll catch it. We'll add it to the list. We already have this shiny, though. But hey, we'll add it to the giveaway. Why not? Did Edward 40 hands the 4 low? No thanks. See, that doesn't even sound fun to me. That's like... Nope. I told you guys we were gonna phase on a freaking Whooper or something. I just want this Viper. It's too bad you can't specify sandwiches to make like specific Pokemon spawn rather than just the typings. Although that might make it too easy if that was the case. Man, I knew that was gonna happen. It is a nice shiny, but unfortunately it's not what we're after, and it's not one that I needed. So we'll see if we can get... If we don't get a Seviper on this sandwich, I'm gonna be resetting over it. Because I already have a shiny Whooper and Clodsire. I have the Whooper. No, I already had the Whooper family. That's what I'm saying, is I already had that. Well, Paldean Whooper anyway. I had completed. Cerulege, Golduck, Gallade, Palmot, Donphan, and Meowscarada. Nice. Sounds like a solid team, dude. Very, very nice. Okay, we need a shiny Seviper if we're gonna not reset over the Whooper. She was big in baseball and wrestling since smoking would hurt your cardio and never been able to kick it since. Yeah, see, when I first moved up here, when I moved in with my dad after my freshman year of high school, so I was a wrestler, right? I'd wrestled since I was in 2nd grade. And I move up here, and like right after I moved up here, the wrestling team, we had to do a fundraiser. We were ushering and cleaning up after the derby at the fair, right? And there's this guy that he wrestled up here, and he was talking to me, and he pulls out a can of chew, you know, takes a dip, and asked me if I wanted some. And I was like, oh, no, thanks, man. You know, not my thing. And he goes, oh, come on. Just try some. And I was like, no, it's all good. I appreciate the offer, but, you know, just not my thing, you know. Just politely declining, like, you know. And he's like, well, you're a wrestler, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, then you're going to end up trying it anyway. Just take it. And I was like, no, thank you. Not my thing. And I'm starting to get irritated at this point. And he's like, dude, just take the damn chew. You know you're going to end up trying it anyway. Just take it, man. It's good stuff. It's good for you. And finally, I was like, look, you try and shove that shit down my throat one more time, I'm going to pop you in the face. And then he kind of finally, like, backed off and left me alone. I was like, dude, if you offer somebody something like that and they tell you no, take no as an answer. Like, I don't have any problem with him doing it, you know, obviously, but have a little respect, you know. We get the kiddos off the bus. I'll be back. Good luck, Shane. Hey, sounds good, Curtis. Appreciate you, man. Peer pressure. Yeah, it got to the point it was annoying. I was starting to actually get pissed off. I was like, dude, like, no one's saying you can't do it, and I'm not judging you for doing it or anything like that, but I politely declined, you know. And you gotta be respectful of that, you know. Same with, like, drinking. Like, Jake doesn't drink, you know. I respect that, and I'd never try to get him to. You know what I mean? Don't give in to peer pressure, kids. It's okay to say no to stuff you don't want to do. It's the don't smoke ads all over. Well, it is a real thing, you know. It's Like, because I'm very, like, live and let live with, like, my beliefs and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'll respect you for the decisions you make. I'll be respectful of that. But I expect that in return. You don't want the ones that... Yeah, no, that is true, too. Yeah, that's always been kind of a turn-off for me, personally. Like, for me, smoking and dipping can make a girl go from a 10 to a 4 real quick. It's just not my thing. I personally just think it's kind of gross and just not appealing, you know? Again, I don't care if other people do it. But it's just not something I want to get into. Ever seen a girl do it? No judgment, but no thank you. Yeah, I have a story about that, actually. So I went on this date with this girl, right? And this was shortly after high school. I was probably... I thought that was Shiny for just a second. I was probably like 20, you know, and went on this date with this girl, and I'm driving her home. I think it was when I was taking her home afterwards, and she goes, "Hey, do you have a water bottle?" And I was like, yeah, I think so. I had a case of water in my car, and so I, you know, pull over and go grab it and hand her a bottle of water because I'm thinking, oh, she needs a drink, right? And we start driving off, and she rolls down the window, takes the cap off the bottle, and starts dumping the water out the window. And I'm just like, I didn't really say anything, but I was like, okay, why did you just ask me for a bottle of water if you didn't want it, you know? And then she takes out a freaking can of, I think it was Skull. I don't know what kind or anything like that. And takes a big freaking dip out of it and sticks it in her lip, and I almost hurled. I was like, oh, that's... She was good looking too. And I was like, oh, you just went from like a solid 9 to like a 3, like that, you know? Yeah, nothing against her as a person at all. Like, it just was not... I lost any and all attraction to her after that. It was not physically appealing to me. Speaking of smoking, still trying to quit, but it's a long... Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's just why I just choose to not start in the first place, you know? It's just because it's like I know that it is it's not an easy habit to kick. And I just, choose to not get involved from the get-go because I know that that if I do, it's going to be hard to quit later on, you know? But the white trashiest of chew. I think it was Skull. I don't remember for sure, but yeah, it was. I was just like, oh no. It was bad. I was like, I wanted to like you. And we stayed friends and stuff after that, you know, but like anything past that, I was just like, I lost all attraction. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it's all just, it's a preference thing, to each their own, you know. Your ex used to split wine, black and mild. Used to smoke Camel Crush back in the day. I remember stealing Marlboro Lights from Grandma, but that was rough. Yeah, I never got into smoking either. I've been around it a lot, just at different jobs I've had and stuff, you know. And I actually do like the smell of a freshly lit cigarette, but not for me to get into. It's another thing. Like I say, I just don't want to... because I know that it is hard to quit, and it's just not. It's just something I've chosen to stay away from, you know. Okay, so we've gotten 2 shinies today. We got a Mankey and a Whooper. So that's not terrible. Although, I think we're about to be resetting over the Whooper. Because I'm not seeing a shiny Seviper. Now about the Giggle Bush. Never done that either. Never done that either. 'Twas never my thing. Yeah, less than 2 minutes on this. Yeah, we're gonna be hard pressed to find a Seviper in less than 2 minutes. It's Leo here, but I'm waiting till I get a job before we're delving back into it. It costs too much money. Yeah. Well, and that's another thing too, is if I get this nuclear physics job, even if they do legalize it here, I still won't be able to because of the job. I'll be working at a government facility, like around nuclear reactors and stuff, and you cannot have anything like that in your system at all, even if it's legal. They are like crazy strict about it. So and that's been the biggest thing for me, like why I've never gotten into that in the past, is just because I've always had a job where I've been subject to random drug tests, and I've never been willing to lose my job over that, you know? So, just another reason for me to not get into it. Alright, well, sorry, Whooper. You're being reset over. Couple warehouse gigs here, legal or not. You fuck something up, you pee dirty, it's game over. Oh yeah, it's, well here, like, it's something I could actually possibly see jail time for, depending on what happens. Like, if there were something big that happened at work, like with one of the reactors, and somebody involved pisses dirty, like that's something, again, depends on the severity of it, but that's something that you could actually see prison time for. Like, it's a big deal. You know, when you have one of those really good stretches and then they're immediately ruined by a Charlie horse. Yeah. It means you need some potassium, Blue. Go eat a banana and drink some pickle juice. Or some mustard. Didn't get a job at Kmart for peeing dirty. I was like, you think I was gonna work here sober? Yeah. No, I get it though. I understand why a lot of places don't allow it, even if it is legal. You know, and same thing, like we used to have a guy that would show up hungover every day. You know, literally almost every day that guy would show up to work hungover. And even though there wasn't like a company policy on it and he wasn't doing anything illegal by it, it was like, you know, you have an accident on the forklift or something and you get somebody injured and it's because you came in hungover, like, you're in deep shit. I don't like bananas, nor do I mustard, and I think we're out of pickles. Well, if you'd stop being so damn picky, Blue. Do you like muscle cramps? Jeez. Working with someone who's screwed up is the worst. Yeah, it sucks when you see people that have that big of a problem. Hey, WJN Productions. Welcome on in. How you doing? Don't you try to shush me in my own stream, Blue. I will not be shushed on my own channel. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. Trying to find a shiny Seviper currently. We are just vibing. Thanks for 16 likes on the stream, guys. Spoonful of yellow mustard, just chase it with Diet Mountain Dew. There you go. No, I used to shoot down a little bit of mustard before wrestling meets, so I didn't cramp up during my matches. It works. It might not be a delicacy, but if you don't want muscle cramps, sometimes you can either deal with it or you can do something about it. Where are all the Sevipers? Reese just rolled over and his collar scraped on the door a little bit and it scared the crap out of me. Aw, sleepy boy. He's all curled up in a blanket over here now. Cute puppy. See if you have any pickles in the fridge later. See, I think with pickles, though, I think you have to pretty much drink the juice for it to really take much of an effect. Because I think it's something about the brine, like the pickle juice itself that helps it. I don't know if it's something to do with like a pH balance or what exactly, but something to do with like the electrolytes that are in it. Where's all the Sevipers, man? There's one. I just want a shiny Viper. Oh, I didn't even see that whooper. Is the music loud enough for you guys, by the way? It's a little quiet on my end. So let me know if you guys need it turned up. Music's fine. Okay, cool. Cool. I got so turned around. I don't even know if I'm in the right area anymore. I'm not seeing Vipers spawning anywhere. Does the Viper only spawn? No, it doesn't. Okay, there's one. I was like, does it only spawn at night? But I was about to say that, and then I saw a bunch of them spawning. I wish I was seeing as many Viper as I am Stunky. Makes me nervous. Well, I'm not going to reset just because I see a Stunky. I'm still going to catch it and then run out the sandwich. But I just don't want to have to reset it over. That's what sucks about doing these hunts where the mon you're targeting isn't the only mon of that type. Especially when every other mon of that type that spawns in the area is one that you already have. Like the one that I'm targeting is the one that I'm not seeing as many of. Oh well. It's all good. We're just chilling anyway, right? Yeah, 22 minutes to go on this one. Not bad, not bad. Debating whether I want to hunt for my boy or not since I have like 8 of them in Arceus for Lucario. I mean, up to you. But personally, I don't care to have that many duplicates. Because then they end up just sitting in a box, wasting away, you know? That's my personal take on it, but it is a good shiny. That's how I am with like the Tyranitar line. I'm like, you know, I have Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar all shiny, and I'm just like, I still get requests to shiny hunt those guys, and I'm like, I don't really have a need to, you know? Like, I just don't really have a reason to. And doing what you did for the Alpha, Gallade, hunting for Alpha, Riolu, Lucario. Nice. Yeah, I didn't quite get all of the shiny Alphas in that game. I got a lot of them. The Gallade was definitely the most time consuming, because I went like triple odds on that thing. I'm trying to remember what all Alphas I shiny hunted. I got the Crobat, I got the Gallade, I got Ninetales, I got Snorlax, I got Fernape, I got Heracross, I got Rapidash, I got Tangrowth, I got a Alpha Magby randomly, Croagunk, or Toxicroak, I don't know, there's a bunch of them. Miss Magius, Dusknoir, Gallade. I'd have to go back and see what all I was still missing. Someone needs to make a mod for this game so it sparkles when a shiny pops up. That'd be the bee's knees. Also hunting for 2 more Zoras to put in the Scarlet and Violet when available. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've only got the one. The one in Legends Arceus. I didn't want to evolve it yet in case I find a Zoroark, but that is a really good shiny. Like a really, really good shiny. There's a lot of shiny hunts I still need to do, man. I need to get my Aerodactyl still. I never finished that. There's still a lot of shinies in BD or legendaries in BDSP I need to get. Need to get Kyogre, Groudon. There's a lot. Get like 7 shiny Zorua, yeah. That's how I am with a lot of mons in that game. I have so many freaking duplicates, it's ridiculous. So away from completing the living shiny decks of eligible wands and Arceus. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. I need to pull that game back up one of these days. Mix it in with the shiny hunts that we're doing. Haven't touched that game forever. Wait, what are we at? 16 minutes? Okay. Man, Reese is being such a good boy. He's all curled up on his blanket, taking a nap. He's a sweet puppy. DLC announced. Rumored, Kenzie. Speculated upon, not officially announced yet. But there's going to be a video dropping tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern called 1008 Encounters. That there's a lot of speculation is going to have some kind of reveal of a DLC. But we don't know for sure yet. How's it going, Kenzie? How's your day going? Oh, I really want to find this shiny. It'd be so good. It's a really cool looking one. I bet it looks good in this game too. Just with all the different colors on it. I would imagine it's a very good looking shiny in this gen. Thanks for 17 likes on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. We're trying to hit 30 today. Trying to hit 30 likes. All right, guys, got a question for everybody. If a DLC does get announced in the near future, what is the number one thing you're hoping will be involved in the DLC? Like, number one thing you hope that we see from it. Mine, I think, is more paradox forms. I've heard speculation of a couple different paradox forms that I don't know if they've actually been data mined and leaked or if they're just rumored, but I've heard of a couple specifically that I'm really excited about. Hoping for more paradox mons? Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm hoping. A lot more content and things to do. I think it'll be a pretty good sized DLC. I don't know if we're going to be going... There's a lot of speculation about that taking us back to the Kalos region. I don't know if it's going to be quite that big. Because that's going to be a huge DLC if that happens. I don't know if it's going to be quite that big. But that would be really cool. More professor and what happened to them. Little backstory. Could be kind of cool. Hoping for some Kalos story, especially a Z story. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe they'll introduce like some little island in between Paldea and Kalos. But I just, like, straight up going to the Kalos region in a DLC. I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong, it'd be cool as hell. But I just don't know if we can realistically hold our breath waiting for it, you know? Like, there's a lot of people that they're so convinced that that's what we're going to get, that that is going to happen. And I'm just like, I mean, it'd be cool, but you might be setting yourself up for disappointment getting that excited about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't want to get my hopes up too high for something that I don't know if they'll realistically be giving us in a DLC. Oh, Jay snapped me. He probably doesn't even know I'm live right now. Work is okay, it's barely getting around to lunch, trying to keep my expectations really low for DLC. Yeah. And that's why the only thing that I'm like really hoping to get out of it that is realistic is a couple more paradox forms. There's more that I would like to see out of it, but I just don't want to get my hopes up. Paradox form evolution would be cool. Like a paradox form of every evolution. Because that'd be a pretty tall order. Anything DLC is better than nothing at all. Yeah, no, I'm sure like whatever they give us, I bet it's going to be really cool. I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff they give us. Like I say, as far as specific stuff, I just really don't want to get my hopes up too high. And then end up disappointed, you know. You want a new evolution? That would be cool. That's something I bet we get one with Gen 10. I think when Generation 10 drops, I bet they give us a dragon type evolution. Because every evolution before the physical special split, every evolution we've gotten, that typing was a special form, like a special type, and the only one we don't have one for is dragon. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably get a dragon evolution for Generation 10. That's one of my way too early predictions. Dragon type evolution for Scarlet and a steel type. I wouldn't bank on it. I don't think they just randomly introduce one physical type for it. I mean, it would be cool. But then that's not really a paradox form. Because paradox forms are based on other Pokemon that already exist. They're the modern and past forms of that Mon. So. Let's see, Ghost fighting or Steel type evolution. Yeah, I still think that's going to be a while down the road though. I think there's got to be a reason why they've gone with the special typings for every evolution we've gotten and haven't had a single physical one. I think Ghost would be really cool. I think Steel would be cool. But I'd be willing to bet money that Dragon is the next one that we see. Just because of that. I don't think that's a coincidence. If I could pick just one typing for a next evolution, I would probably choose Ghost. But as far as what they'll realistically give us, I think Dragon is it. Man, this is not a very exciting hunt because of all these Stunky that are running around. Any shinies? Yeah, it's a WGN, so we got a shiny Mankey and a shiny Whooper so far in today's stream. Right now we're looking for Seviper. So, just 2 shinies so far today. The Mankey we didn't even have a sandwich for, though. I honestly think they'll bring Megas back before a new evolution. I don't think we're going to see Megas coming back until they remake Gen 6. No, I've got to strongly disagree with that. I think a new evolution is going to be coming along in Generation 10, but they're not going to. Why would they bring Megas back before we get a remake of the game they came out on, where they introduce a new gimmick every gen and don't revisit the gimmicks they've done in the past? Like, why would they suddenly bring Megas back before that game gets remade? Have you seen the glitch with Shiny Fluttermane? Yeah. Yep. And I actually kind of debunked the glitch a little bit. I got 2 shiny Fluttermane in the same stream, and one was during the day, one was at nighttime. I still need to make a video on that. Although the game, it might have been out long enough now that everyone either knows or just doesn't really care anymore. Because at first it was such a big deal, and now everyone kind of just doesn't really care. Next remake would be Gen 5. Most likely Gen 6 would come out right before or after Gen 10. Well, I don't know. It's going to depend, though. Are they going to... You know, when is I mean, we haven't even had any teasing going on about a Gen 5 remake yet. I'm betting we see another Legends game and then another Let's Go game before we even see a Gen 5 remake. Let alone a Gen 6 remake. I bet we absolutely see Generation 10 before we see a Gen 6 remake. I bet we don't see a Gen 6 remake for another, several years. Bet Gen 5 remake, next Legends game get teased on Pokemon Day. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. I still think it's going to be a while before we get a Gen 5 remake. But even then, that's Gen 5. That's... like, how long did we have to wait in between ORAS and then BDSP? That was how many years in between those remakes? And even going back before then, how long did we wait in between Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then ORAS? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're going to be giving us remakes of older gens every 2 years or anything when they're also going to continue the Legends series. I still think they're going to continue the Let's Go series. And then they've got the main series games intertwined in there too. I just don't see it happening for quite a while. It'd be cool. I'd love to see Megas come back. I think Megas were definitely the best gimmick we've ever gotten. But I don't know. One other Legends game the most wasn't crazy about. Yeah, I'm the same way. Let's Go was nice for kids. because it was an easier game and it was a little more, it felt like a line of games that was very child appropriate. Whereas Legends, not going to say they were hard games, but they felt, as far as Pokemon goes, they were a little more challenging and open world, or fairly open world, which was fun. I also really like Legends. I think I think Legends Johto is going to be a fantastic game. And I have a feeling that's going to be the next Legends game we get. Heart Gold, Soul Silver to ORAS was 4 years. Okay, how long between ORAS and BDSP? Because even if they continue a 4-year trend, you know, BDSP came out, you know, when did that come out? End of 2021. So let's say Gen 5 remakes come out in 2025, and then Gen 6 remakes come out in 2029. That's still 6 years from now. Nick said they've been working on the next Let's Go series. They would be the ones to watch on that info because they control that line due to it being made for Pokemon Go players. Yeah. See, that I think is going to be the next... As far as games go, I think a new Let's Go game is going to be the next like big announcement. I mean, of course, we don't know what they have up their sleeves, but... They're pretty pattern based as far as when they release stuff and how long they take in between games. I don't know. I think seeing a Gen 6 remake within the next 4 or 5 years is pretty overly optimistic. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's realistic that it happens. So let's see, when was ORAS released? Okay, so ORAS was released in 2014, and we didn't get BDSP until the end of 2021. I mean, we had 7 years in between those remakes. So I'm thinking it's going to be... I'm going to run around. I'm not going to set up another sandwich right now. We'll just look for random shinies while we talk. But hey, the sex bots are here. I keep thinking you're saying ORAS, and I'm so... Yeah, ORAS. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, we had 4 years in between Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and ORAS, but then another 7 before BDSP came out. And that was with a lot of pressure from the community. People had been begging for Gen 4 remakes forever. And I don't think they're getting near the pressure for a Gen 5 remake, because not near as many people like Gen 5 as they did Gen 4. And so I just don't think it's going to be toward the top of the priority list. May get Gen 5 remakes within the next 2 years if we go by dates from original to remake. Well, so let's do the math here. So let's see, we got... Okay, so Red and Blue came out in 96. Fire Red, Leaf Green came out in 2004, so that's 8 years in between. Silver and Gold came out in 99. The remakes came out in 2009, so that's 10 years in between. Ruby and Sapphire came out in 2002. The remakes came out in 2014, so that's 12 years in between. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out in 2006. And then BDSP came out in 2021, so that's 15 years on that one. And so if that trend continues, because it's getting longer and longer in between originals versus remake. Keep in mind, with Black and White, we also got Black 2 and White 2. And that was 2010. So I'm betting if that trend continues of getting longer and longer in between original to remake, plus now we have the Let's Go series, the main series, and the Legends that they're mixing in. I don't know, dude. I would not hold my breath on getting a Gen 5 remake within the next 2-3 years. And then I bet it's going to be at least another few past that before we get Gen 6. Please no chibi in the next remake. See, I didn't really mind the whole chibi because it felt like original Pokemon to me. You know what I mean? Like, it felt old school. It felt borderline nostalgic. I think we see major changes on new releases and remakes because all remakes are now being made by third party, and the Gen 4 remakes were the test, so new games could launch faster. They could, but also I think the only reason that BDSP came out as soon as it did is they were holding people over to keep them at bay until Legends Arceus dropped. You got a shiny spaceship. What do you mean you got a shiny spaceship? That's the thing, is like BDSP, literally all it was to to tie people over for a few more months until Legends Arceus came. And now that people have gotten a taste of the newer stuff, like the Legends series and like now the open world and the main series games, I don't know. Those games take longer to develop, and I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, Glimit's Evo. Oh, nice. Glimora. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, they got a lot of backlash for BDSP because it felt rushed. I don't know. I mean, if someone wants to clip it and keep record of when we're all predicting these games to come out, feel free. I don't know. The initial debate was when we were going to see Megas come back. I just don't think that saying that we're going to see Mega Evolution come back before seeing a new Evolution, I don't think that's realistic in the slightest. I think it's going to come down to having new gens just be DLC for a base game, almost like a season pass, so to speak. Having new gens just be no, they're still going to continue with the main series games and continue on. There's going to be a 10th generation at least. I mean, yeah, they'll add expansions onto that may introduce like a few new Pokemon at a time and stuff. But what would be messed up is if tomorrow we get confirmation for like 3 games. That'd be that'd be... First of all, no one hold their breath waiting for that, but that'd be one way to mess with everybody. Confirm 3 new games and just totally blindside everyone. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would love Megas to come back instead of introducing a new gimmick every gen. Like, I'd rather see Megas, but it's just not gonna happen until we get a Gen 6 remake, and where we haven't even seen the Gen 5 remake other than Black 2 and White 2. It's still gonna be years down the road. Meanwhile, our last evolution we got was in Gen 6. And I bet you anything we get a new evolution for Generation 10. I think there's way too much money to keep making full games instead of doing DLC. I think we get a new Nintendo console before the next gen. We could get a new console before the gen. Even if it's like the Switch Pro or whatever it was that they had been... I don't know. There's a new Legends game. Oh, wait, we also have Let's Go Johto. And wait, there's more. We also have Gen 5. Yeah, no kidding. No, I think it's going to go... I think a Let's Go game is going to be next. Probably for the Johto region. I think a Legends game is going to be coming in the next couple years. And I think, as far as Legends, I think the most highly requested gen for that right now is Johto. But that's something they could take a million different directions. And that's something, too, they could even make a Legends Kalos game instead of doing a, like, 1-to-1 remake of it. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's hard to say. Because we got Legends Johto and the Gen 4 remakes. Which... Or not Legends Johto, Legends Arceus, which is basically the Legends for Gen 4. And so I don't know if they're going to be coming in pairs like that a little bit. So maybe we'll see like a Let's Go Johto and then a Legends Johto released similarly. We're overdue for a new EV. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think a new evolution is going to come far sooner than a Gen 6 remake will be. It's been a few generations now since... I mean, Sylveon was the last evolution we got, and that was Gen 6. And here we are with Gen 9. But I don't know. Like I said, I'd love to see Megas come back. I just don't see it happening anytime before the Kalos remakes. I think Legends game will continue with the legendary mons or like a region. I think it'll continue with the legendary mons. It's like I say Legends Johto, but I would guess they'd use like Celebi for it. And then for the Hoenn region, they'd probably use Jirachi, maybe Deoxys, but I would think probably Jirachi, just because I think there's a little more lore there. I don't know, it's hard to say. Game Freak and TPC did the one for X and Y. I bought some Legends and I never touched it. I want my money back. Well, that's what you get for buying video games for other people. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm way more excited about a Legends game than Gen 5 or 6 remakes. Especially like Gen 5 has stuff in it that's really cool. It's got some new, like, well, not new at the time. You know, some of the new mons were cool and everything, and it had some stuff in the story that was really cool. It's just there's better stuff they could be releasing, I think. What's the matter, Reese? You need to go potty? You need to go outside? Okay. Reese needs to go potty, so I need to throw up the Be Right Back screen real quick here, guys. I'm going to take him out, let him go to the bathroom and everything. So feel free to hang out in the chat, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Turns out Reese didn't need to go outside. He just wanted some attention. So. He is being loud chewing that bone. Reese, do you want to sit on my lap? Hey, come on. Come on. Jump up. Come on. Reese. Come on, you're whining at me like you wanted up. No? This dog doesn't know what he wants. How do you feel today? I feel a little better. I still got a little bit of a headache and some head pressure and stuff like that, but my throat doesn't really hurt. I can breathe, which is nice. So I'm doing a little bit better. I don't feel 100%, but hey, do you want up? Do you want to come sit on my lap? Why are you barking at me? Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on, silly pup. Reese. Hey. Door. I don't know what he wants. We'll just see a direct sequel to Scarlet where we can play as the AI professors in a distant past future. That would be interesting to do for like a DLC. That could be really interesting for a DLC. I could see something like that. Someone mentioned it. Was it Blue? Was it Blue that mentioned being able to like see more about the professors? And I wonder if they'll get have something that like you can access like the time machine that they had going on, and so you can go into either the future or the past and see more what the world was like back then. Or in the future, you know, depending on which version of the game you're playing. Something like that I think would be cool. I don't know about a mini game, at least as far as what I'm talking about. I guess I don't know what Anakai means, but I'm thinking maybe something in the DLC. That could be something that we could definitely potentially get. We'll go through and the professors building the time machine and the way Miraidon and Koraidon came into the world. Yeah, something like that I think would be Makes me wonder if we're gonna get something like that because of the new Paradox mons that have been leaked. They're gonna have to give us some kind of backstory on where they came from, which is gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be, I'm really intrigued to see how they're gonna implement that into the storyline. And I can't help but wonder if it's gonna have more time travel involved. Prologue chapter, yeah, something like that.
Reese, I asked if you needed to go potty, and you just sat on the back porch. Wanted back in immediately. Are you just bored?
I think he's getting really bored without Peanut. Unless they just release the mons and put a new class in this. Don't even put that into the universe. That's like the entire DLC is just the mons randomly just show up and then there's a new class and it's like there's no story behind it, or that would suck. That'd be horrible. Nah, I don't think they do that to us. Kinsey, can you please watch the caps? I'm gonna have to ask you to read the rules in the description. I'm gonna get slapped when she gets home. Just watch. It'll just be Pokemon Algebra and Pokemon Trig, just classes. Oh, that would suck. Can you imagine? You know, it started out as colors. And then we got some gems in there and a couple other things. And then back to colors. And then bam, math. It's like, oh, crap. We don't need math. Okay, we do need math, but not in Pokemon. This is my escape from math. If I'm going to be a nuclear physicist, I need to have an escape from math. And if Pokemon can't do it for me, I'll just play Dark Souls.
Reese, boy, are you sad?
I think he's getting really bored. I think he misses Peanut, but he can't play with her right now. She's been in trouble. Pokemon Dark Souls, dude, I'd play the crap out of that. If they released a Pokemon game that had like the difficulty of Dark Souls with like really hard like battle mechanics and stuff like, oh man, that'd be like, if you were playing as, like, if you could control the Pokemon themselves and you had to like dodge attacks and stuff. Oh dude, that could be fun. That could be really fun. Got a hint of that. Yeah, a little bit. A very subtle hint, but yeah, that'd be fun as crap. Where you're like, you send out the Pokemon in battle and then it like shifts, so you're like controlling that Pokemon now, and you pick your moves and everything, but like you could miss depending on like how you aimed it, just like you would in like any other game, you know. And then you have to like dodge their attacks and like roll. Oh dude, I would play that so much. That would be a blast.
Reese, anniversary.
Okay, you want me to wrap up, don't you? Okay, I need to figure out what's going on with Reese, if he actually does need to go back outside or if he needs to just get out and run around, or what's going on with him. So I do think we're gonna wrap up here. We do have a new short video coming out in 2.5 hours. That'll be dropping, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll go live again tonight. I'll talk to Kinsey about that, see what's going on. Maybe we'll do something on the second channel, like continue our Bloodborne playthrough or something like that. But we'll wrap things up here. If we can go ahead and go on a raid, that would be great. I'll go ahead and I'll pull up YouTube here, see who we've got live that we can send a raid to. If I do go live again tonight, I will let you guys know, of course, what time and all of that. We'll definitely keep you guys posted on Twitter and the Discord and all that. So let's see. Someone that we have not raided in a while. I can't even think of who this is. I don't recognize this name, but apparently we're subbed to them. Let's go send a raid to Okami Sky, you guys. It looks like they are playing Pokemon Pinball, trying to catch the entire deck. I've never played Pokemon Pinball before. Don't know anything about it, but maybe it'll be cool. So I'm going to go ahead, drop the link in the chat. Go pop in with a hashtag Grungy raid. Drop a like, drop a sub if you like the content, all of that good stuff. I'll let you guys know what happens tonight with another stream. And then, of course, again, that video dropping in 2.5 hours. Keep an eye out for it. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I know today was kind of a more chill, relaxing, laid-back type of stream. But it's all good. We need that right now. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.